I was going to attempt to do a video. I don't know how much time I have. With the midterm elections coming up, my question is, with all those people who are voting, do they really have the competence to be able to do that? How much do they really know what is truly going on behind the scenes? And if they think they are so aware as to what is going on in America, where are they getting their information? What is their main source of information? And if we were knowledgeable that America was being taken down within, what would be the best means from which to take down a country and formulate all the ideas and ideologies and belief systems into getting that country to accept its own demise and its own takedown? What would be the different formats that would be used to do this? And how were these formats and control of information used in communist countries to do the same? How much do we, the people, really know what's going on behind the curtain? Is there massive censorship going on through big tech giants such as Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Google? Have thousands upon thousands of truth pages that are getting out the truth just been shut down within the last week? Have we targeted whistleblowers and activists who are trying to get out the truth? William Casey, CIA, once said, "We'll know that everything we'll know when everything, rather, that the American people believe is false, that we have succeeded." Where did the term conspiracy come from? What alphabet agency came up with that terminology? Which side of mainstream media controls the narrative? Fox News or CNN, MSN, ABC, NBC, CBS, Headline News, New York Times, Washington Post, Forbes? Why would big tech giants find the need to censor free speech? On both sides of the aisle, but predominantly on the conservative side. If you had a rogue agency, would it behoove them to just mainly stay to one side of the platform, or would it behoove them to embed themselves on both sides? What is deep state? What is their purpose? Are some of their agents running for election now? To what extreme have we lost our freedoms within this country? What technologies are being used to keep people in line or scare them into submission? Are these technologies similar to those that have been used on U.S. Embassy personnel? What are the means of persuasion that could be used to keep people in line? Could technologies be involved, or remote covert technologies? What about surveillance? Do most Americans understand that those who are trying to get out the truth are not warranted and are not appreciated as to how bad it's gotten in the United States? Do people going to the polls right now understand that we have a state-sponsored harassment program in our communities? And if not, why? Do they know that this program has been going on for years? For over 35 years? And if they don't know, why do they think that such a thing could not exist? Why have we put personalities before principles in this country instead of principles before personalities? To what extent should we protect the Constitution and the First Amendment and the Fourth Amendment? Why has everyone been so complacent in being spoon-fed their information without ever going outside of corporate media and doing research to dig for truth? What is more of a priority? The fact that children at a border weren't able to be returned to their families because DNA testing was a requirement? Is that more abusive to children? Or is the fact that children are being abused in underground bunker systems, sold on the sexual slave market, trafficked, and being tortured more of a priority? I had a lady say, well, yeah, but that may be going on. However, but what's more a priority is making sure those kids get back to their families. Does anyone out there disagree with that? If there were to be evidence in a court system, whether it be through regular courts in government and or even human rights courts dealing with human rights issues, like similar to that of what Germany had, tribunals, would anybody give a damn? And if not, why? What was the guiding factor? What would be the guiding factor to keep you from looking at truth? What core belief system or wall would you have in front of you? What brainwashing system would you have in front of you to keep you from learning the truth? Has it become so bad in America that Americans will only believe a journalist over a court system or over an intelligence whistleblower or a whistleblower from inside a corporation? And if so, why? Why has the role of a journalist become the most credible testimony of anyone on this planet? Outside and above the law, even when that journalist cannot give up their source. And you can't fact check what they're saying. Why has that taken precedence over actual factual evidence? Have we Americans been sold down the pipe, down the river? And if so, what allowed us to get there?